Hello everybody, hope everybody's doing great today. Appreciate those who watch this video. I hope you enjoy it. And today we talk about Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Basically what this movie does is kind of erase everything that happened in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I mean, they did keep the girlfriends from the past, the medieval babes, stuff like that. But what I'm meaning is, here, if I can speak correctly, is in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, we find that the future is very harmonious. Everybody's like one great society. Everybody gets along. Everybody's peace, loving, and stuff like that. And then we find out in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey that there's actually like a group of people who are really upset about society and how people are living, and they want to change their ways. So it comes to find out that the future, there's nothing really anything different from the future than in the present. And that, there's always going to be some kind of conflict going on. So they kind of erase everything in this movie. But I guess it's kind of common because in Bill and Ted's Face the Music, their two sons turn out to be two girls, two daughters. I only seen Face the Music once, so I got a vague idea, but I don't know if they, if there's somebody who's seen it more recently and can remember Face the Music better than I can. Do they explain how the boys become daughters into the future? Like when I first watched it, Face the Music, it didn't really occur to me because it's been such a long time since I watched Bogus Journey. Bogus Journey. That I didn't realize that they had two sons and not two daughters or whatever. I just was going with the flow, I guess. Not a big fan, so. Can somebody explain it to me? Did they explain that in the movie, how their sons turned into girls? I mean, I know we're living in this time period where people can do that stuff, I guess. Can pretend or whatever. Can change their sex without, whatever. But, so, I mean, is that what they're doing? And like in the Face the Music, are the boys, do they have some, get their, twig and berries trimmed off, become girls? Is that how they became daughters? Anyways, enough about Face the Music. Let's get to Bogus Journey and trying to figure out what the hell is going on in this universe that they created. Personally, Excellent Adventure is better. Bogus Journey, I didn't like it as much. I don't know, there's something missing. However, the standout character in this movie is the Green Reaper. Every scene that the Green Reaper's in is comic gold in this one. I don't know who played the Green Reaper. I didn't really do the research on that part, but I guess I should have. I'll put it in the description, do a little bit more research on that one. But he steals the show. The Green Reaper is by far the best character of the movie in this one. I just love the part where they're like playing games with him because they get sent to hell. The whole idea is some dude from the future. He doesn't like how society is. So he creates some robots to go back to the past to kill Bill and Ted. Oh boy, did it kill Bill and Ted. Ruin their relationship with the medieval babes. And then they're trying to basically destroy the past so that this guy can have the future that he wants. The side that he wants, and then of course it gets completely ruined. So when they go to hell, which is kind of scary a little bit, they made it kind of comedy, but it was kind of frightening. It was like the lighting they used, and this if that really was your eternal life going to be, it would be hell. Good old grandma kissing you all the time and going to military school and stuff like that. So that part was a little frightening. I'm not saying it's a little scary. I don't know what I'm saying, but it didn't scare me. I'm not saying it scared me. It's just, they could have really done that tone and made it a horror movie. You could find that stuff in a horror movie. I guess you could say, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it was a little darker side of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, especially at the beginning of the movie where they're in the present and they have everybody's wearing those bright clothes, oversized boots and stuff like that. It was man, I cannot see myself wearing that type of clothing. Of course, I live here in the 2025, what's this, 1992, 93. In the 1993, like the 90s and late 80s, wore a lot of the neon colors, so they kind of like exaggerated that for the future, I guess. Anyways, kind of lost my train of thought. But anyways, the Green Reaper is definitely the best character. The whole robot thing, they go into heaven, was pretty hilarious. And then you get the station, I guess, the two genius alien beings to create the robots. Didn't really know the need for that one. I just thought some of the jokes were a little lame, to be precise, in this one, except for with the Green Reaper. Their interactions with him were right on. Pretty good comedy gold right there. And like I said, it kind of fought not so good as Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Yeah, of course, at the end, we get the society, the foundation to decide to come to the future, which completely gets ruined in Face the Music. Turns out it was the daughters who did it, who was able to create this perfect harmony music stuff. But I'm not even sure if I did a review. Now, I know I watched it a long time ago, and if I can find it again, I might rewatch it, maybe refresh my memory on it, because it's a movie I watched and then completely forgot like a day later. So, kind of leaves an impression on you, right? Anyways, enough about Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, because it's kind of like this review. It's very bogus indeed. But hey, if you've seen it before and you enjoyed it, what'd you enjoy about it? I didn't really enjoy it very much. Definitely takes a step down from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. If I could just skip all the scenes and just have like just do the scenes of the Green Reaper, I'd probably enjoy it more. Like I said, I think he was probably the best character. Do you think the Green Reaper was the best character, or am I crazy? Leave the comments below. What do you guys think about Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventure? I know one thing. They did not need a third movie. I'm not even sure who was asking for a third movie, but I think it did pretty good. I think everybody kind of was liked it a little bit. I did enjoy it, just because I haven't seen the other ones in like forever, so I kind of forgot all the lore behind Bill and Ted's Adventures and Journey, I guess, this universe. So it did kind of feel fresh a little bit, and I thought, well, I'm not going to do a review on that one. Anyways, have a great day. Bye.